stuck in. Today we are talking about national newspapers. As you can see, we have an illustrious panel to discuss the debate. Let's get cracking with the first question. And what does journalism mean to the panellists?
I still think there's a lot that goes on behind closed doors in Westminster, in business boardrooms all around the world, that we have a right to know, and that I think is the real and only noble calling of journalism.
Thank you.
I think it's been fantastic, actually. I really enjoy it. I love coming up to Manchester anyway, because it's my hometown. Met lots of great people, and I thought the panel discussion worked really well. And it gives us an opportunity to bring our message to an influential audience. And Manchester's a very big market for us, obviously. Fantastic turnout today, and really enjoyed it.
I think by far the best method of ensuring that the balance is right between freedom of speech and protecting the rights of the individual, is a form of self-regulation.
And I'd like to sort of bring this in with you, Gabby, because you look outside traditional solutions for something new. So, how do we monetize the digital?
We spent a year seeing whether people will pay for digital content, and so far we're proving that people will pay.
I've had a brilliant day. I think it's amazing that the newspaper industry have got together. We haven't fought with each other. We've talked really passionately about all of our products. It feels like the industry is dynamic and full of energy, and I'm definitely going to dine out on that John Barnes joke.
First edition of the Express on the news pages was England fans were rioting in Marseille last night and only stopped when a police van pulled up and John Barnes jumped out. John Barnes was working for the French police, and the guy and the news reporter said, "Listen, I was in the middle of a riot, I couldn't use my computer, I had to ring up the copy takers who'd misheard." He actually said John Barnes.
I got a lot of interesting ideas from people here, and what I also got, which I never thought I would expect, I had a feeling of camaraderie with other newspapers, which normally we're huge rivals on circulation, on stories, particularly as a sort of beat reporter like me on football. You're up against every other paper every day. So it's actually quite nice all standing or sitting shoulder to shoulder and arguing for the industry collectively.
And I think more and more people believe, as we're going back to the first point, the truth. The fact that rather than go through endless amounts of user-generated content, lots of which is dribble, some of which is useful, editing is still an incredibly powerful and important mechanism to deliver the definitive source.
I thought it was excellent today. Everyone was engaged, which is very important, and given the age of the audience, it's absolutely crucial that people understand the power of press and the power of press it has for their clients. So I think we've got a really engaged audience who got a really strong message about the power of newspapers, and we'll go back to the office and start planning us on the schedules.
I think more and more this ability to understand the customer and what they do next will, from our standpoint, I believe, start to generate a premium around advertising.
Well, what I got out of today was the quality of what happens in our industry. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, fantastic speakers. We're so lucky. Manchester, we've got the finest speakers up from London. It's really putting us on the map. It's fantastic for us as an organisation. Well, it's part really of our strategy going forward. We need to develop a really good community, a really strong community in Manchester. So successful events, quality events are crucial for us, really.